Alright, so I am currently working on my dash. So it's going to be all factory looking once it's all together. And then I'm just going to drill the holes, put all my gauges in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it all back in, bolt right up. I'm just going to hole saw through the back and everything. And then I'll probably just glue this piece in with some silicone. And yeah, go from there. So, see how it looks.
Running to Costco because the clothes is sprayed them on camera. Do you want monsters?
Of course I want monsters.
What else?
I need somebody to finish this for me.
Bananas and strawberries for your parfait?
Yeah.
No, nothing else?
Nope.
Do you want to go?
No. Hell no. Do I want to go to Costco? So this is all ARB stuff for my full spools. Full spool ARB, hell yeah. This is oil. Ow, right in the eye. Old oil stuff. My old oil gauge, piece of crap, look at that thing. Get a life. So, this thing, in theory, savage as hell. Just drop literally right in. Oh, fell over. How's this thing fit? Dude, that is awesome. Those gauges. Oh yeah. Can't see crap. That's what's up. That's badass. I wish you could see that in person. Yes. Yes. I don't have to put no crap in here. No nothing. I want to put the rest of this thing together. I'm more excited about that right now than anything. Stoked. 4runner edition, full droop fabrication. That's what I call myself. I call myself full droop fab because, well, this is all I do. And I like to brand whatever I turn out because I'm proud of it and I put a lot of work in it. Let's do a top to bottom walk around. Alright, so this is my 98 Toyota 4runner. The first thing everybody notices, the tires are ridiculous. Yeah, they're 49s. They are 49 inches tall, 21 inches wide, and I got 16.5 wheels, double beadlock Hummer wheels, cut and recentered. And I have, I think, 1.5 inch spacers in the rear and 2 inch spacers in the front because, well, 21 inch wide tires. In the rear, I have King 2.5s. I got a 90, a tender spring, a 150, and a 200. I have the reservoirs comp adjuster, which is badass. I have a 15-gallon RCI fuel tank. Also, this is the only section of my frame that I don't have. This is it. That is all. Everything else from rear to front is full frame. I have a TK1 sway bar. It's a rock crawler. It's still too soft. I think I'm going to go up one thickness and wall, and I think I'm going to do one in the front so that way they fight each other. I completely tubbed everything out. It is fully sealed off still. From the outside, I have sweet plexiglass right here, so you can see these guys when my little lights are on that you can't see. Cage 1 3/4. Most of it is actually H-reel. That's why it's kind of overdone. But everything like the bumper, all the mains, well, this one's not, but like this one, my B pillar, and I'm pretty sure my A pillar, and obviously sliders. That's all DOM. But I can still fuck it up. Yeah, that's not normal. So, rear hatch, I am sponsored by Yukon Gear and Axle, so that's badass. They're a great company, and honestly, their shit's pretty tough. I haven't broke anything in the front yet. I thought I did on back door, but I didn't. I broke the stock rear shaft already, but they're stronger than Yukon stuff. So this is my tub in the rear. I don't even remember what gauge it is. It's kind of thick. It's just kind of stitch welded together, but I siliconed everything. Yeah, there's my plexiglass. This whole panel right here comes out, so I can get my fuel cell in and out. It's all sealed up here. Sorry, it's a mess. You guys will just have to deal with it. And right there's how I fill it up. You can't see shit. There's a hole there. It's just a hole, and it's really annoying. I need to get like a jazz filler neck or something, but I'm too lazy to do that right now, so just keep doing that. Battery's mounted back here. I have a breaker switch because it did almost catch on fire one time. But I have like almost everything still. The rear light still works. Headliner's still all there. Obviously the hatch is all here. I have a broken tail light. I'm just gonna blame that one on Trent because he's not here to defend himself. So thanks, Trent. Oh yeah, speaking of Trent, my hatch is green, and the rest of it's like periwinkle. My wife calls it periwinkle. When we almost died in the snow and I had to leave this thing up on the top of Dutchman's Peak for a week, and I was crying the whole time. The only way to get up there was Trent. Yeah, smashed my old hatch in, and then we were 8-wheel drive, and it was still a pain in the ass to get up there. Global off-road, boom, Pepe, awesome dude. I got most of my stuff from him. A lot of trail gear stuff. A lot of that's gone now, but he's still a badass dude. He can still get you anything you need. So, obviously, Global is my go-to guy. Yeah, so this is a limited. There's only one like it. Alright, let's go to the rear. So I have a 14 bolt full floater, ballistic fab, truss, upper length mount, and it does tie into the pinion guard. I have disc brake conversion. There's kind of a view of T-work back here. Oh, that tripped me out. I have a plug hanging here. It's my heater. It's like my Dodge. No, it's for the battery charger. But pinion guard, it's all tied in. I actually bent that. I put a puck in there, a diesel puck at the bottom of my fuel cell. That's my front outlets. Were kind of screwing me. Going up or down hills, it was cutting in and out, and it's really annoying. This window will not stay together. I put this in. It's like that crazy Duraplex. It's supposed to be like 4 times stronger than plexiglass, and I'm pretty sure Trent and I flopped it 5 times that day, and it broke the first one. I did my best to seal it up, other than the giant holes and cracks. But yeah, so that's the back. Let's see what's on this side. I can still open my door. I have full seats in the rear still. These are my mufflers. Everything folds up. Still got carpet. I got obviously a big X. I have a dirty headliner back here. There's a lot of footprints. I don't know why. And yeah, so I'm gonna do another X back there eventually, and I need to do a harness bar still right here / grab bar for the rear seats. I was originally planning on doing just one seat in the back, a little center seat, and I could do like an ice chest and tools or something. But oh well, my little voodoo doll, little douchebag. He's evil. He will never leave. Got a spider. Power windows. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. That's how you get it to go up, and that's how you get it to go down. Let's see what else. Oh, I have a Walbro. Wow, that's good for the camera. Fuel pump. Can't really see. It's over there. And then I have a Summit Racing fuel filter back here. I think that's a 255 LPH. I have a 300 just in case it's not enough. Obviously the front, the seat mounts are all new. All the shifter stuff's all new. All the circuit board stuff for the 1UZ is new. Just in case you haven't seen it, it does get covered up by the old airbag. Boom. I have wood grain center section still. I need to plug up all the holes. Oh yeah, this is a vent for my EcoBox, and I need to do one for the 205. But yeah, there's a couple footprints on the roof in here. A lot of standing stuff. I got my handicap tag that I found underneath the carpet when I tore it all apart. High class white trash. It's dirty, but it's still wood grain, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm definitely not a people person, but if you're watching these videos and you follow me on Instagram, you're obviously my kind of people. So I'm definitely a people person when it comes to that. But let's see, this is hammers. That was a good one. Broke that window at hammers, that's why it's way more tinted than the rest of them. All right, so 4-link, single triangulated in the rear. Rough stuff, 1 3/4 heims on the top, and ballistic fab, 1 3/4? No, 1 1/4. Top, 1 1/4 lower, rebuildables. They're already bent. That one's really bent, you can see, but I don't really care. I have Yukon 513s in the rear with an old OG full spool, and it's like, I think I bought it due to the weight. It was like 89 pounds or 85 pounds or something, so I knew it wouldn't have any deflection in it to fuck off my gears. But, and then I think this is, who did I get this from? High angle driveline adapter, Toyota to 14 volt. Yeah, see how hard that was? So I got a little too rowdy in a creek once, and I landed really hard on this. Obviously this is supposed to be like hexagon shape, and I actually snapped the 3 lower 5/8 grade ace bolts out, and I had about an 1/8 inch gap in between here. That's why those are all brand new. That was an extremely fun night. There was a lot of people that were not super stoked on that night, including myself. I thought it broke my arm inside the cab. I should probably tighten all these bolts. Forgot about that. So under here I have, so I think these are all ballistic fab brackets. Obviously the top one's ballistic fab because this is a whole ballistic fab truss, and pinion guard and all that good stuff. I also have 3 degrees of camber in the rear just for drifting purposes. If I can find the video, I'll insert it right now. Pretty fun. It was a good jump. My air bumps, as you can see, like right there to like right. Oh, actually my brake line. You can't really tell, but it's flat. So right there to there, that's my air bump. The air's not thick enough there, so it just smashes frame. I'll worry about that stuff later. So down under here, hopefully you might be able to see, I got, this is from Parts Mike. This thing is badass. It's a 32 spline, well, it's just a 32 spline Toyota adapter flange, because I'm going to try to keep all my Toyota stuff for now, because I don't want to go to Rockwell flanges and get all crazy, but they fit great. As I say that, they won't go on. Okay. Then I have JB Fab, all shifters except for my transmission. They're all the cable shifters. They are badass. There's only one way to go when it comes to shifters, and that'd be JB Fab. Great dude. It's just him and his wife that run the company. They're located in Eugene, Oregon, or close to. So I have an Eco box, or yeah, I do have a Northwest Fab Eco box right there. It's the build it yourself one, or just the box, not build it yourself. I mean, you have to, but it's just the box, and then you have to fill it up with MP231J 23 spline input, because I'm still using the auto that comes actually behind a 3.4 into that, and then MP241 6 planetary, and then the 32 spline out, or 31 spline, okay, spud shaft to adapt it to the MP205. Advanced adapter, thanks Ricky, he hooked me up on that. That was cool. Not a business, just a really cool dude. This is a trail gear skid plate. My lower links are actually attached to it, otherwise I would not have it, because this is what holds my rear end right now. Yeah, right now this is the only thing that's holding up training and transfer cases, which I don't like because it's just hanging off of that. I'm pretty sure I'll break that off. So I want to utilize the factory mounts off the transmission and make a tube belly pan. I might let this hang down a little bit because this is not going to break. It's stronger than most things underneath here. If you don't believe me, it's an MP205. Try to prove me wrong. Yeah, so I want to get rid of the cross member. That thing is stout and savage. It's lasted a long time. So let's take a look up here. This is the A340F. It is the 4-wheel drive edition, which comes behind 3.4s and 4runners. Yeah. So same setup for Heims back here. It is ballistic fab lowers, 1.25" rough stuff uppers. It's all 2-inch 250 wall, and it's all pretty much already bent. Whatever. But I don't like how exposed all this is. The skid plate's back here. It needs to be like starting at the oil pan back. So that's definitely gonna get some love. Probably after snow, because I just want to drive it, and the snow is phenomenal right now. Alright, so let's keep going underneath. What do we got? Still, oh, this oil pan. Alright, so this was, I found this guy off eBay. He's actually a, where does he live? Washington, I think. His name on Instagram is Homeless Mechanic, and it's a kit. It's a rear sump 1UZ kit. Badass, love it. Takes a long time to weld, but it's all right there. You just kind of piece it together, weld it, boom, that's that. As long as you know how to weld flanges and you don't warp it and all that crap. Obviously, this is a 1UZ FE. It's a 94. It's non-BVTI. It's all aluminum, 6-bolt main. I think this one's like 260 horsepower and 290 torque. I don't know if you know anything about these motors, but this is the only production motor that is FAA approved for airplanes. But so I got eBay headers, which this side's stupid. This tube should not be going up. It should just run flat. Retarded. Does not help with steering. Choke gear bomb-proof motor mounts that I just made my own plate off the block to that. Voila. Other than that, the motor. What else have we got? Oh, aluminum radiator, 3-core. This derail transmission cooler for my power steering. I have apparently it's a G-Force 30-row transmission cooler, or G plus. I don't know, whatever. For my transmission, but I'm actually gonna mount it up here, and then the hood scoop on the hood will be right over it, so it will actually pull fresh air in. The Warren Xeon 10. Kings, okay, so my Kings up front are 2.5 16s, and it's 150 over 150, and I have comp adjusters on them as well, and I love the comp adjusters. They're amazing. It's like for every beer you drink, you just do another click, and it's up to 22 clicks. Usually after 4 or 5 clicks, it's just firm, and it's perfect. My front axle is a Ford Kingpin high pinion. It's the short side tube. It's like a 3-inch tube, which sucked, but I got it for a good deal. I got reeds on it now, thanks for the snow. That was gay. That's a whole nother story. I might have some pictures. But it's sat up there forever, and we almost died. It's got a PSC 8-inch by 3-inch ram, I believe. I know it's 3-inch. It's fucking huge, and I hate it. This is a full Artec truss. That is rough stuff front diff cover. 13s in the front with a welded front diff. It's got Yukon everything in the front, all seals, bearings, hardcore hubs, 35 spline outers, super joints, and obviously everything internal. And it's Yukon gears in the front, which I bought before I was actually sponsored. Any questions, feel free to hit me up. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Redneck Cadillac. It's spelled differently. It's Cadillac with a K, and it's an underscore. So, Redneck underscore Cadillac. That's the runner, I guess. Most of the stuff I get off of eBay. Whatever. Oh, I do have a PSE trophy truck pump. It's the really expensive one, but they hooked me up too at Hammers this year. Awesome people. killed it. The Ram does good in the rocks, but it's like 8.5 turns lock to lock. So I look like I don't know, just turning the wheel really fast for not a whole lot of response out here. Yeah, let me know if you got any questions. Thanks, guys.